That's P.K.A. Karate Schools, Box 10689, Beverly Hills, California, 90213. Lake Charles is ready for this one. 5 rounds, lightweight. We go down to our ring announcer, Jim Kirkwood.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lake Charles Civic Center. For tonight, Rod Prajon and the Lake Charles Karate School presents P.K.A. This bout, 5 rounds, lightweights. Introducing first from the blue corner, from Grand Prairie, Texas, with a record of 7-2 with 5 knockouts, 19 years of age, 5'6.5", 140 pounds. Here's Brian Dorsey. Opponent in the red corner, from Shreveport and now from Lake Charles with a record of 24 wins, 3 losses and 1 draw, 19 years of age, 5'9", 140 pounds, the Louisiana State lightweight champion and the number 5 rated lightweight in the world, Robert Visitacion. 5 rounds. Your referee, J.T. Will.
He's got his hat on, John. Visitacion told me he was going to wear his cowboy hat into the ring, and there he is. They call him Cowboy. This ought to be a barn burner. I have seen Visitacion fight before. He is a gutsy, feisty, quick young fighter. He does a lot of kicks. I have not seen Dorsey.
Brian Dorsey is an extremely strong fighter, very aggressive, hits hard. He's not as experienced as Visitacion. He's given up quite a bit of ring experience, but he's not in the least intimidated. He's looking forward to this fight.
A record of 7-2. He has won 7, lost 2, and we have a record of 24 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw for Robert Visitacion. He told me before the fight, he said, I have 24 wins, and the only time anyone see me on television were 2 losses and a draw. So he's looking forward to showing our ESPN fans that he can win a fight. He's won 24 of them, in fact. This is round 1, scheduled for 5.
Visitacion starts right off establishing that front leg and using the side kick, trying to loosen up some of that pressure from Dorsey.
Each fighter required to kick 8 times above the belt. They have to be hard kicks, or our kick counters, the minimum kick requirement officials, will not count them. Look at that right hand. Visitacion is so subtle at sloughing off the kicks, moving just out of the way, and then coming back with a zinging right hand.
Throws a nice tight right hook. Keeps his punches in there nice and tight. Our judges will be scoring tonight on a 10-point must system, meaning that they will have to give who they feel is the winner of each round 10 points. Dorsey just landed very strong. But Visitacion coming back.
Each fighter has kicked 7 times in this round. They're required to kick 8, but every kick has been an attempt to score.
I don't think either of these fighters is going to have any trouble making their kicks. They're throwing all hard. We're scheduled for 5, but I don't know if it's going to go 5.
Look at that right hand. Visitacion is not going to be able to stand in there and take that kind of punishment, I don't believe.
This is just a very tight round so far. Both fighters have had flashes where they look very, very good. Both have taken hard shots. Both have given hard shots. Neither one seems to be very effective by it.
140 pounds. Both these fighters hit very, very hard, John. Visitacion's got a fight coming up with Jerry Trimble in Atlanta, and he's looking forward to that fight.
Visitacion landed an awfully good right hand just a few seconds ago on the jaw of Brian Dorsey. Good first left foot.
Robert Visitacion landed some tremendous blows, but he also showed direction.
Okay, now welcome to over to John.
Look at this right hand by Dorsey.
Comes right back with an awfully good left hook, followed up with a right uppercut. Visitacion covers up and moves inside, keeps his body in close, trying to seal off that inside pressure.
Dorsey is all business. There's no fooling around when he hears the bell.
It's as if there's nobody in this room but he and Robert Visitacion.
Keep that jab in his face. That hit me with that hard right.
Visitation was asking, what was he hitting me with? Was that a hard right hand? Yeah, it was a hard right hand.
Well, now we know he definitely felt that right hand. If Dorsey can continue to land, Visitation might be in trouble.
I scored the first round, a real close 10-9 for Robert Visitation.
That right-left combination by Visitation got Dorsey's attention.
It was a close 10-9, and it's unofficial. We'll have to wait and see what the judges scored. But we've got a tough fight going on here, folks.
J.T. Will, our center referee from Columbus, Ohio. J.T., another person who's all business in the ring. They're holding the time now. That will upset our clock on the screen, of course.
Robert Visitation just kicked out of his booth there. One of his protective 3-ounce protective pads on his feet came off as he threw a kick that missed, and I think it caught probably Brian Dorsey's elbow as it went by or something and just peeled it back.
They're about to tape his foot to the ring rope. No, they got it. J.T. Will was on television last night, John. I saw him in Night Riders doing the stunt work. He's been in many television shows and movies. Now a kick to the body. That took behind the ear. Visitation puts the kicks and punches together real well. He had a left hook and then a right kick and a right hook.
Both of these fighters are looking very, very skillful.
Visitation stands up a little straighter than Brian Dorsey and keeps his eyes open. Dorsey likes to wade in.
Again, Dorsey's giving him some reach advantage, so he's wanting to get inside. But he doesn't really have a terrific advantage even once he gets there.
Again, a right hand by Visitation landed. He's racking up points on the judges' scorecard in this round. If you're scoring at home, it's 10 points for the winner and less than that for the loser. Usually a round will be scored 10-9 unless there's a dramatic knockdown or someone completely controlling the round. Visitation lands another right hand. Dorsey stepped back. We're down to about 10 seconds left in this round. We'll be back with round 3 after this.
You've got to pick it up and go. This is
We're looking into Brian Dorsey's corner. You hear Jim Cho. He says you've got to pick it up and go.
Pick it up and take it to him right now. You're throwing one shot and stopping. 2, 3. You're hitting him every time. But you're stopping. You understand that? You're doing just like Fernando did in that film. You've got to pick it up. Okay? They're not going to give you this fight. This is Louisiana. You're going to have to take it to him. You're going to have to do combinations. You're going to have to get your attitude up. You understand? Are we ready to go now? Find it. Burn.
Got to get your attitude up. Jim Choate firing up Brian Dorsey, his protege, getting ready for round number 3.
Brian Dorsey's a member of the Dallas Broncos full contact team from Jim Choate School, and he's a very important, vital part of that team.
Now Brian Dorsey complaining of problems with his footgear, but they did not stop the time in this round, so the clocks will be accurate.
Why the second round, once again, 10-9, a close 10-9 for Robert Visitation. I've got him ahead unofficially by 2 points after the second round, 20-18.
The mouthpiece has come out. Let's see whose it is. It looks as though Dorsey spit it out as he threw a punch. He didn't get hit and lose the mouthpiece.
I think he just inadvertently came out with a burst of air. Dorsey's almost ducking into that front leg of Visitation. Very dangerous thing to do.
He did that time. He bent over and Visitation was looking for it. Raised that leg up. There's a kick to the head. Oh! Visitation looks over and smiles like I'm not hurt. He gets hit again.
Dorsey caught a good combination there, scored a good left right and followed up with a good left leg kick of his own.
Dorsey landing, uppercut, right hand, Visitation doesn't like that at all. Just when it's beginning to look like a Dorsey round, Visitation starts firing back.
Good hard front kick in by Brian Dorsey.
I believe he got Visitation there. Visitation hasn't straightened up. He's in trouble, John. Robert Visitation hasn't gotten his air back yet, and another front kick landed. on the bell for the 4th round. Dorsey got his head caught under the rope, and Visitation tried to take it off.
Brian Dorsey coming right back, and now Visitation scoring big. Dorsey again throwing the straight front kicks that have been his best kicking weapon in this fight.
Amazing toe-to-toe action. Mouthpiece came out, they're still going. I don't believe J.T. Will has noticed it. They're trading the rights and the left. Listen to this crowd, a capacity crowd here at Lake Charles Civic Center, cheering these fighters on. These guys are fighting like it's the last round. There's another round remaining, John.
I think both of them are running out of gas just a little bit, but this has been just a tremendous pace for 3.5 rounds. Both fighters going full tilt. Visitation again scoring with a good left hand. Dorsey trying to get inside, trying to work the body. That's where he's been most effective, is with the front kicks to the body, following up with punching to the head. There's another front kick.
Dorsey's left hand has lost some of the authority it had in the last round, and Visitation has landed. He missed that spinning back fist.
Both fighters are getting a little bit rubber-legged, very tired. Still throwing good combinations.
That left hook turned Visitation's head, but he's not quitting. That's the bell for the end of round 4. We're looking at Brian Dorsey's corner, and there's blood on his upper lip.
Hello, something you're fine. Brian, sir, this is it. This is the fight right
2
here.
minutes, Brian, you gotta do it.
If you don't burn it out right here, they're not going to give it to you in Louisiana. Okay? Everything you got, Brian, you're going to have to put this guy on the ground. You got to win. You got to knock him down to get that 18. You understand? You knock him down and the fight's yours.
Yeah, that's right.
You understand that? It's close enough. You knock him down and the fight's yours.
Sooner in the first round, you don't have to worry about kicking.
Okay? Brian, you got to pull it up, son. This is all.
Looking back in round 4, Visitation, a big left hook.
Visitation scoring just a tremendous left hook. Brian comes right on inside. Dorsey comes right inside, takes a roundhouse kick. But just a tough left hook. And after that, though, Dorsey fought back to what I consider pretty much an even round. We're in the last round here. And this is a close one. In that last round, I had to fight even. The round even, I have Visitation with a 1-point lead going into this last round.
Jim Choate called it pretty closely in the corner. He said you got to knock him down and get a 10-8 score to win this fight, and he's right. According to our unofficial score, that kick to the head landed. Dorsey's still fighting back out of the corner with those front kicks and punches to the body. Visitation didn't want to let him out of the corner.
Both of these young men showing tremendous skill, tremendous energy, and tremendous desire.
Visitation has his eye on the kick counting card. He wants to make sure he doesn't lose penalties for not meeting the minimum. Just a minute left in the fight. Crowd is starting to stand up.
Visitation, comes around with an awful, hard, spinning back fist. Hits with a forearm, gets a warning. No penalty, but a warning for striking with the forearm. There's that left lead again.
Visitation knew he was in too close for a spinning back fist, but at the same time, he had it started and couldn't stop it. Look at the action. Dorsey refuses to back up. Visitation saying he was kicked too low, but the fight continues. Blood now from the left eye of Dorsey.
Just tremendous courage by both fighters.
Nasty cut on Brian Dorsey's eye. 5 seconds left in the fight, and they're not stopping. It's been this way for a stop at the bell. J.T. Will had to step inside and stop them. We'll be back with the announcement of the official decision right after this. We're back in Lake Charles for the decision between Robert Visitacion in black and Brian Dorsey in white. This was round 5 action, and it was like this for the full 2 minutes. Dorsey pounding on Visitacion, then Visitacion turning it around and landing on him. We're ready now for the announcement of the decision. Here's Jim Kirkwood.
We have a unanimous decision. Judge Hardy scores it 49-47. Judge Williams, 49-47. Judge Doughty, 49-48. All for the winner, Robert Visitacion.
Robert Visitacion winning a unanimous decision here in Lake Charles. He claims Lake Charles now as his hometown. He's very happy. Brian Dorsey, of course, disappointed by the decision. We'll be back and learn some self-defense with John Worley, and he gets out of a barrel right after these messages.